Hi guys, and welcome back to the Cassie Projects. So this week's video we're going to be doing an episode of Create This Book 2, and the prompt that I've chosen is create colour temperature. This one is an interesting one because on one page you've got to use warm colours, but on the other page you've got to use cool colours. So I've been thinking about this for quite a while, thinking I could just do something warm and fiery on one page and then something cool with lots of cool colours on the other page. But I kind of want it to integrate together. I want it to be one full piece. So I've been racking my brain for ages and it just came to me. Literally last night it came to me. I'm going to do a butterfly across the whole piece, but on this side it's going to have warm wings and on this side it's going to have cool wings. So let's get straight into it and draw the butterfly, the outline and... So before I draw something, I've got to decide what medium I'm going to use for this. Because if I'm going to use acrylic, I need to gesso the page first because it just works so much nicer. I'm in a bit of an acrylic paint phase at the minute, so I think I'm going to go with acrylic paint, so let's gesso this first. Okay, so guess what? I designed my own notebooks on Amazon, got them published. So this one is my autumn notebook. I know it's not autumn, but do you really need a season for acorns and warm colours and beautiful yumminess? It just makes me feel warm and happy. So we've got this notebook, but also we got a little Valentine's special kawaii avocado. So I put a pair of avocados. She's got a little heart seed in her belly and it's just too cute. Oh, and they're both got plain paper in, but they're numbered. My beautiful notebooks are out now.
So basically I was drawing the outline of the butterfly. To help me with making each side symmetrical, I folded the page kind of in half and that created less distance between the markings, if that makes sense. So this just enabled me to get it a little bit more symmetrical than I could have done with it just being on the two plain pages. I then went in with lots of shapes inside the wings so that I could add loads of colour to these wings.
Okay, I've just had an idea. What if I cut around the wings so that the wings can fly? If that makes sense, and then the back stays behind it. Would that look cool? Should we try it? I'm a bit nervous. I think it would just add something. I've got a page done behind it and I've just cut through it. It's one of my favourite pages. Why did I just do that? How did I not think? After some thought, I know I've still got a miserable face, but it could be kind of cool if I gloss over it and make it a bit harder and less wrinkly. It's kind of cool. Is it cool? I'm gonna go cool. It's cool. I like what I did. I haven't ruined the next page, I've just made it more interesting.
Spoiler alert, I did in fact ruin the page because then I ended up getting paint on it as well. So yeah, it wasn't recovered and I will have to do this page again. Sad times. So moving on to the painting. So obviously I'm going to have warm colours on the left and cool colours on the right, but at this point I couldn't decide, so I just went in with the butterfly's body and painted that black because that's nice and simple. So after a lot of thought, I decided I was going to go in with lots of blues because that is the coolest colour of them all. And then just to add a little bit of difference, I then went in with a little bit of bluey green colours. Now I had to think about this because obviously I needed the background to be a cool colour, but I didn't want that colour to be in the wings because then it wouldn't stand out so much. So I decided to go in with a purple background and made sure I didn't have any purple on the wings. I then did the exact same thing on the other side, but with lots of warm colours. So I had red, orange and yellow for the wings, and then went in with a kind of a peachy orange colour for the background, and I think that worked really nicely. To finish this off, I wanted to outline it using my Posca paint pens, and this really neatened it all up. So on the right side where I've got my cool colours, I decided to outline it with black Posca paint markers, and then on the warm side I'm going to use a brown, and then I thought what would really finish it off was using silver and gold. So of course I've got silver on the cool side, and I added these little dots to the wings to make it look even more like a butterfly, and I think that this completely transformed it. Obviously with the warm side I've got the brown fine liner, and then I've got the gold just to finish it off. Now off camera I decided it needed a little extra pizzazz, so I added a black background behind the wings and then did Mod Podge all over it, and I think it turned out fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week.